Porter families, it's Mrs. Palmer here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you a really, really simple, easy, and fun math game, and all you need to play is a deck of cards and 3 people. So the name of this game is Salute, and I'm going to explain how you're going to play the game. So you're going to start with your deck of cards. What I would do first is make sure I take out all the face cards. So remove all of the kings, queens, jacks, and aces first. So you just need number cards. What you're going to do is you need to make sure you have 3 players. So Mr. Palmer is going to be player number 1. I am going to be player number 2. And then since we don't have a 3rd player, we will just use a moose or stuffed animal. So the idea behind this game is you first choose an operation. So you could do addition, you could do subtraction, you could do multiplication, or you could do division. But you have to decide first what operation that you are going to use. So depending on what grade you're in, you can customize it. If you're in grades 3 through 5, maybe you want to do multiplication and division. If you're in K1, 2, maybe you want to do addition and subtraction. But either way, it's a really easy game and it's fun and something to do if you've got a deck of cards and you're sitting around the house. It's a way to do something fun while still practicing your math skills. All right, so we're going to show you how to play. So like I said, Mr. Palmer's player 1. I am player 2, and then we will have the moose here be player number 3. So we're going to start by Mr. Palmer and I are going to put the deck of cards between us. Now, when we draw a card, we do not want to look at it, but we want to make sure that we can see our partner's card. So we would both draw a card without looking at it, and then we put it against our forehead like this. Now, player number 3, our moose here, is going to call out, well, we're going to decide that this is going to be an addition game. So player number 3 would look at both of our cards, so he would sit in between us, and he would call out, let's see, I've got a 2, and Mr. Palmer has an 8. So player number 3 would call out 10, and I can see Mr. Palmer has an 8. So that must mean that my card is a 2, because 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're gonna do another practice round. So then we would trash our cards. And I would get his card. The idea is to get the most cards. So we would then draw a card again. Remember, we're playing an addition game. And we would put it against our foreheads. And player number 3 would call out, let's see, Mr. Palmer has a 4 and I have a 5. So the moose would call out 9. And looking at Mr. Palmer's card, I see that he has a 4. He does not know he has a 4.
But I see your 5, so I could say 4, and then I would win both cards.
So then he would have both cards. Now, the great part about this game is that you can customize it whatever way you like. If you want to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, and then the player with the most cards wins the game.